Hello everyone, my first video of 2023, and it's a really fun one. We're gonna find out Josie's ancestry. I should have done this so long ago. People always ask me, what she is. The shelter listed her as a pit bull, but I definitely think she's a mix. My initial guess is she is like a pit bull staffy mix. I went ahead and got something called Wisdom Panel. It's one of those mail-in DNA situations. It's literally 23andMe for dogs. I just had to swab Josie's mouth a couple times. The turnaround was pretty quick. I want to say like a couple weeks. Okay, so let's check out Wisdom Panel. And then I actually have a Josie's favorites of 2022. So I have a bunch of stuff to show y'all here after we look at this. This is the starting page when I signed into Wisdom Panel. So here's Josie's little profile. Oh, also, I'm not really sure about Josie's age, by the way. So that's, something I need to figure out. Ancestry, okay. We detected 4 breeds in Josie's DNA. 73% American Staffordshire Terrier, oh my gosh. 13% Boxer. Boxer? 13% American Pit Bull Terrier, 1% American Bulldog. Oh my goodness, Josie, you're just an American Staffy. You're mostly Staffy, which from my understanding, obviously the American Staffordshire Terrier came from the English Staffordshire Terrier, but also I think that the American Pit Bull Terrier was bred from the English Staffordshire Terrier. They were just bred to be bigger, pretty much. Oh, she has a sister on here, Quincy Page, but there's no picture. Can we contact? I wish there was a picture on here and I wish I could contact them because I know nothing about Josie's background, so it would have been so cool if we could have talked. If you know somebody with a dog that looks like Josie named Quincy Page, please have them message me, please. Okay, extended family. We have Copper, so Lolly, here we go. Oh, oh my goodness. Lolly was rescued from a shelter in Texas. She's treated like the princess and she's loved dearly. She hates thunderstorms, same. Loud noises, allergic to dust mites and storage mites. She loves her evening walks and cuddles on the couch. Oh my goodness. Josie, what do you think? Actually, this is kind of cool to see where everybody's from. Sweden? Panther. Oh my goodness, what a cutie. You have a relative in Sweden, Joe. Ireland too. Oh my gosh, look at that cutie. Okay, I want to look at ancestry really fast. So let's see. So the American Staffordshire Terrier, though known as a courageous and powerful breed, the American Staffordshire Terrier is also affectionate and loyal, loving towards family members, and excellent with children. Yeah, these pups make calm, fun-loving household companions when responsibly bred and properly cared for. I'm gonna read this really quickly, but I don't obviously want to bore you. I guess if we're looking at it here, she does look like an American Staffordshire Terrier. I guess when I think of Staffordshire Terrier, I'm thinking of the English Staffordshire Terrier. The one unexpected one is Boxer. Yeah, if I look at these pictures, because Boxers are so tall and lean, She definitely looks like this little guy. Okay, so now I went to health. We detected one notable genetic variant in Josie's DNA. Degenerative myelopathy. Oh, okay, so pretty much Josie has one copy of this genetic variant, but you need 2 for it to show itself. I'm gonna go through everything else myself, but I think the coolest thing, obviously we found out that she's 73% American Staffordshire Terrier and Boxer and American Pit Bull Terrier. So she's a little mix, huh? She says, I don't even care. You don't even care, huh? I just saw an advertisement for Embark, one that is like an age test. First of all, I'm kind of curious about doing Embark because maybe I could find some more relatives of hers or like brothers or sisters on there. And also, yeah, the age test would be fantastic. I think I'm gonna wait for like a sale or something so I could buy just the DNA test plus the age test. Let me know if you'd like me to do an Embark video, if I were to do that and reveal Josie's age and see if she has any siblings on here. Okay, so now we are gonna go through Josie's 2022 favorites. So these are just things that I used a bunch, not necessarily new things, but handy things and cute things. So first of all, we're gonna start off with like the harnesses and stuff. This is Josie's harness that initially I pretty much bought for Josie in the car for her seatbelt, but then I tried it out for like walks with her, and it has a front lead hook area. Josie's definitely, she pulls. She will stop pulling, or she doesn't pull as much after a little bit, but still, she's pulling. She's a strong dog. This thing really reduces that. Was especially useful when we were in San Francisco in the city because I feel like I had to keep her like very close. I before was just using like a slip lead, and that worked too. Like I said, she would stop pulling after a little bit, but still she's like kind of choking herself like the first few minutes. So yeah, really like this. Next we have her actual leash. She's so confused that I'm holding up all these things that she loves and we're not going anywhere. So this leash is by Little Howler. I forget the exact name. Obviously, I'll have everything linked. It's a really great city leash because it has this handle for when you want to really have control of your dog in terms of being really close to you and walking close to you. It also has this carabiner. You have to turn it and then open it, and I think it just feels very secure. The only issue that I have with this one is the like short leash part is not really useful with the front lead. If it started like midway, a few inches down, then it would be nice for the front lead, but it's too short for that. That's the only thing I really had to mention if you're interested in buying this leash in particular. But I know that Little Howler, they have a bunch of different options. This is from a small business, really high quality in terms of make. You're paying definitely for quality, and they put a lot of care into their products. So I would definitely say it would be great for everyone to support Little Howler. Josie's she's over here now. She's just so bummed that we're not going on a walk. I just want to go through like a couple clothes. Of course, you see me talk about this a million times, Little Beast. I just feel like these are the only clothes, like really cute clothes, that Josie fits into. But I think that she is XL. Big dogs just don't have cute options for sweaters and stuff.
Okay, I just had to pause the video really fast because the funniest thing happens here. So all of a sudden, Josie sees herself in the mirror. I wish the angle was better and I wish audio was on, but she sees herself and she's like, who is that?
And it's just like a joy to see her in these. I'm gonna be like forever a fan. Every new drop that they come out with, I'm just excited. I think I need to go into the dog clothes business. Last year I was really thinking about it, like how do I make this happen? Because I have a lot of ideas for cute little sweaters and stuff, and I would just design it for Josie and all dogs, obviously. But anyways, we'll go back to the clothes because Josie's over here right now. So we're gonna continue on to, some treats. These treats have really come in handy. Nature Vet, hemp quiet moments plus hemp seed and melatonin. I'm really not quite sure if this is a CBD product. They say it has hemp seed oil and hemp seed powder. Maybe the thing that calms her down is the melatonin because that would make sense. Josie is very nervous in the car. Or not nervous, but she is panting the entire time. Just panting. And I've driven with her to San Francisco 5 times in the past few months. So, that's the trip and back, just us in the car. I give her one of these like an hour before we leave, and she's definitely more relaxed when we're entering the car. It also helps calm her down because before, when I'm packing up the car, she's very nervous. So she doesn't want to be left behind. That's the biggest thing. So she's very, very nervous. And I think this helps her calm down too. These are some of Josie's toys. Now, Josie can rip through a toy in a matter of minutes. So I get her a bark box every month, and those are her kill toys. I give her one of them pretty much once a week to destroy. Sometimes she doesn't, and it takes a lot longer for her to get in there, but sometimes it's just right away she's getting the little squeaker out of there. She doesn't eat any of the stuffing, she just is taking it all out, and then she takes out the squeaker, and that's that. These are from a company called Fluff and Tough. I don't really remember how I came across it. I was just trying to find toys, soft toys that she wouldn't immediately destroy. And these came up. They are pricey. These ones at least are in the high 20s, I think, in terms of price. I call these her fiche. I don't know why. I've always called it her fiche. But as you can see from this one, she's definitely gotten through the fins, some of, I guess, the extremities, and this little back fin is still holding on, but she has never actually broken through one of these fish. And let me see if it's, okay, this one's done. Okay, the squeaker is still working in this one. She's had this one for a while, but it's amazing the amount that she bites, and she usually kills the squeaker within the first couple minutes of having a toy because she's biting so hard that the plastic on the inside does get opened or ripped, but she hasn't gotten through to this one. You can definitely put these in the washer dryer. I've done it a bunch of times. And for these ones, I think I should soon. And this is also her little caterpillar. Okay, she killed the squeaker in this one. Both squeakers. It's perfectly preserved. There's no openings here. It's amazing. I did mention BarkBox before. Some people might think it's a waste of money for me to get BarkBox so she could just rip through some toys, but it is so fun for her. And some of the toys are so cool. My favorite ones are the toys that have another toy inside. I don't know if you know this, but some of BarkBox's toys, she'll rip it open and then there's something else on the inside. I wish that they did more of those, but yeah, those seem very expensive to make. I think it's worth it for Josie. I'll do anything for her. Now we're getting into some bathing stuff. So first, I want to talk about these gloves that I got. They pretty much are gloves, like kitchen gloves that have a scrubby side to them. These are so good for washing her. I know that they have some scrubbers, that you put the shampoo on and you can scrub them, but this is just it's on your hands, so it's much easier and faster. I initially actually got these because the eczema on my hands was so bad that there was no way that I would be able to even wash her. So this was my solution to that, but I continue to use these to this day because they are very useful. Also really useful for when you're just washing paws, because obviously they have the little scrubbers. So if the paws are really muddy and you need to get in between all those areas, these gloves are very, very useful. I'm gonna talk about a couple of her shampoos. So this one is Hemp's Pets. I think it's sold at CVS drugstores. And I remember in high school, middle school, high school, you'd buy Hemp's products and you feel kind of edgy because there's a weed leaf on there. But there's no THC involved in here. This is creamy citrus orange and red raspberry. It's a herbal deodorizing shampoo. What I like about it is that, doggies have their own doggy smell, and this scent combines with the doggy smell really well. I don't know if that makes sense. It just smells really good on Josie. I like how it smells with her. It does last for at least a couple days. It lingers, but it's not overpowering, not super chemical smelling. I think it's very pleasant. And I think that they have a whole line of Hemp's Pets. The other one I have here is, this is from Good Fur Flea and Tick Shampoo. So it cleans and helps kill fleas and ticks. Over the summer, like I really had never seen any fleas on Josie. You know, she has her flea medication, but she was playing with a lot of other dogs. There was one week where I caught like 2 of them and I was like, what the heck? So I washed her with this, and then after I didn't see any. I'm thinking that this worked or I just wasn't seeing that. Fleas are so crazy. Like you will catch it and squeeze it so hard in between your fingers. And if you let that sucker go, like you open your fingers, it's gonna hop off. You cannot squash them. I feel like this was effective. The active ingredients are rosemary oil, cedar oil, peppermint oil, not a bad smell at all. And I feel like it got rid of her fleas. And then I continued using it, you know, for a little while if I needed to give her a bath just to keep it up in the summertime. Okay, let's get to this. Josie's flower cone. I get a lot of questions about this. I use it now a few times. One time, I think she had some sort of a little bit of eye gunk, you know, so I had to give her a little bit of medication, and this totally works. She did not try and paw at anything. This also really worked when she had some injuries on her paws, and it's just cute. I feel like she enjoys wearing it, because when she's wearing it, it's a built-in pillow. It's just so funny how she sleeps and just how she looks, you know, when she has this on. And yeah, I do feel like she enjoys it, or at least doesn't mind wearing this at all. The regular cone is just so, like, she can't move, she can't do anything. If that thing hits your shins, so painful. And also just limits her range of view, I feel like. It's just not comfortable. Same as a soft cone, that one especially because it's not clear. Oh! Sorry, Joe. She's so bummed. Don't you see her little red eye? Oh, okay, sorry. The donut one is like, that one's fine actually, but I think this one's obviously cuter. I do think though that her neck circumference is like the max for this, which I'll tell you what it is. Her neck is around 16 and a half to 17 inches circumference. So if you're beyond that, I don't think this one would work. It's kind of random, but I ended up buying these really cute little bandages. Josie, sometimes what she'll do is she will like rip her paw pads off. Like she's running and so excited playing with other dogs sometimes that she literally is running so hard that it'll rip off. And sometimes when we're in a field, you know, there's sprinklers and stuff, so just things happen. I've used these bandages a handful of times and they really stay on. I guess it's just like a bandage for a human, but we got really cute designs here. I know this is a lot, but I end up using it at least a couple times a year, I feel like. And it's always good to have some bandages. Also, you know, the stuff to stop a nail from bleeding. I have antiseptic spray. I prepared for injuries. Okay, quickly, Josie. Let's show them. So Josie is wearing her favorite Hypnotic Dog collar. Wooden beads. It's not just decorative. You can use it as a collar. You can attach a leash to it. I've actually heard somebody commented something on a photo, I believe, or a video, that their dog has really sensitive skin, and these beads are great because it doesn't rub up or create friction on their skin. And I didn't think about that, but it's totally true. Like a traditional collar could really irritate their neck, but I'm not choking her, I swear. She just kind of went limp. I just love the collars. There's so many different options for you to choose. It is a female-owned small business. I'll definitely pay more money for more quality. So of course, Hypnotic Dog collar. A really hit or miss place to get dog clothes is Target. I feel like if you're able to see it in person, that's the best. But obviously, they're not gonna have all the sizes available in store a lot of the time. But for bigger dogs, Target like has really cute options. The thing that really bugs me is that their sizing is all over the place. This one that she has on right now, it's such a cute little fleece guy. In terms of like their measurements, she was a large. So I got that and it was just like so huge on her. So then I ordered a medium. It's a little bit tight, but actually like I feel like it's a perfect fit for her. So that's the only qualm that I have with Target. Okay, I think that's it. Like I'm in such an awkward position right now. I don't know how we got here. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.